Hi guys.
Hi guys.
We are here to go over our orientation papers and our home visit papers. We're doing everything virtually, so I'm going to go over some of the paperwork and then it will all be sent home in the backpacks, and I will mark the papers that I need signed with little arrows. Sign those pages and return them back to school the next day if you can, all right? So the first one, this is the first page. It's probably backwards. It might not be. I'm not sure. It's backwards to me. But when I send it home, this is one that will have to be signed. But this is the overview of the orientation. This is everything I'm going to be going over. So you're going to get a lovely welcome letter because we're excited to have you all back. Welcome back. We also have a paper for our curriculum goals. So our curriculum is HighScope. And part of HighScope, HighScope is all about learning while playing, active learning. The children are always active, they're busy. The activities we make are based on their interests as well as their goals and what we have aligned for them. One of the biggest parts of our daily routine that we do is plan, do, review. So after our small group, we're going to have the children at the tables with us, and they can plan where they're going to work, what they're going to work with, who, if they involve someone else, and how they may get started on this project. After they're done working and creating, doing whatever it is that they chose to work on, they will go and do it, create that, and then they get about 45 minutes to an hour to work on this masterpiece of theirs or multiple different items that they wanted to do. Then we will review. They'll tell us about it. They'll tell us what they did, what they used, if anybody was there with them. And it's an amazing process that these children are going through. And it's expanding their learning, their creativity. They're gaining new ideas from the other children that are in the group with them. It's a wonderful process that they can go through. So that is the biggest part, and you guys can read more about it. For those of you that are returning, in kind, yes, please do not forget in kind. We will try our best to come up with some cool activities that you guys can do at home so that we can get some in kind. And for those who have not done in kind is like a program where you spend time with your child doing activities that are educational. I mean, something as simple as just sorting socks, you know, setting the table, let them help make lunch or something. That's all related to in kind. And we will send home a form that you can write down how long that activity was and sign it. And that time gets turned into money to keep the program free for you. So in kind is very important for Head Start. After the in kind is our handbook. Yes, the wonderful handbook. There's so much information. There are phone numbers in here when you need to call a child off. Always look at the policy for clothing. You definitely want to make sure that you're dressing your child appropriately because we do continue to go outside. We will continue to go outside until the temperature is warmer than 90 degrees. So we will go out when it's 85 and it is hot. So yes, please put shorts on them. And then as it's going to start getting cooler, we will continue to go outside until it's less than 25 degrees when it is cold. We will play. These kids need to be outside, so send coats, hats, gloves, anything to keep them warm. And our outside time is not short. It is pretty long. So we definitely want them to be comfortable and able to play. Also, with weather changes, just listen for closings. Generally, the rule of thumb is if 2 of the county schools close, we will more than likely be closed as well. But we will definitely let our families know. We use class tag, so we will let you guys know on class tag if we are closed or delayed. As I'm going through, checking out some more of the information, A lot of this is stuff that I'm already going to be sharing with you. A big one is if your child is sick, when to know to keep your child home. I know it's hard. You might be working and you need to send your child to school. I understand that. But if your child has a fever of 100 degrees or more, please keep them home. We do not want to share germs, especially with the fear of COVID. Definitely keep your child at home. And again, we will be checking and doing health checks when you're bringing your child in. So if they do have a fever of 100 degrees or more, we will be sending them back home with you. And there are other symptoms. Check this out. Masks is a big question lately. When you're dropping your child off, please remember to wear a mask. We are wearing masks, but your children are not required to wear masks. Just imagine me chasing 10 kids around, trying to get them to stop sharing their masks, to stop them from chewing on their masks and so forth. So they are not required to wear masks. I can only imagine where they would end up. So we will wear masks to keep them safe. Other than that, everything else is pretty explanatory. Please go through it, check it out. I do have a paper that you will have to sign that you did go over it. Send it back to school. Another paper that we send home is resources. So if there's ever anything you need, if you need food, if you need a doctor, a dentist, it's all on here. Policy Council. This is the old paper. We have a new one. It's the same information. We just corrected some typos. Policy Council is a committee that's mainly parents. So if you are interested in joining Policy Council, I am sending you home a paper. Policy Council is important. You guys have a voice. You get to help vote on policies. You get to help with new hires, new teachers. It's very important. We love having your guys' opinion, and your guys' voice deserves to be heard. So please join the program. We also have the school calendar, very important. It's very self-explanatory. Usually, typically, if we have a holiday within the week, we will go on Friday, but our school week is Monday through Thursday. Our first week, Labor Day, so yes, we will be here on Friday. Just remember, when your first day of school is, some of you will be coming on Tuesday, and then the other half of you will be coming Wednesday. So if you are here on Tuesday, you will not be here Wednesday. And then for those who are starting Wednesday, of course, you will not be here Tuesday. And then everybody comes back Thursday and Friday. It should be a smooth transition, and it'll be great for everybody to get to know each other slowly. Head lice policy. We are a no-knit building, so please check. We will check in the mornings as well. If you see just one knit, they cannot come. There's some information about poison control. We have our safety policy. Just reminders, your child is never left behind. There is always an adult, always. Each classroom has 3 adults in it this year. Of course, ours, we will have a sub a couple of days, and then we'll be by ourselves a couple of days as they're trying to work on getting a sub in full time right now since Miss Katie had a baby. Yay, Miss Katie, we're happy for you. But yes, so I believe for 4 weeks, we will have a sub off and on, and then it'll be Miss Randy and I. But we can guarantee you, your child will not be left behind. Our rooms are equipped with video cameras as well. So if there's ever anything that happens and you, I don't know the answer, we can always go back and look at the videos and review videos. But your child is safe within our building. There is some information about keeping your home safe for your child as well, where you can put medications, non-poisonous plants. It's stuff that we follow in the classroom as well. Yes, there is busing information. I know we do not have a bus, but what if COVID subsides and we get the opportunity to take a field trip? Oh my goodness, I miss field trips, and I would love to go on a field trip again. So just in case, here's this information, and here is the paper I need you to fill out and then sign it in return. just in case we happen to ever get an opportunity to take a field trip. It's very important. Read that. I would love to be able to do that again. Our activity that we are sending home is this here. We'll be sending home clothespins as well. I didn't grab mine, but they will come with it. It's just creating a visual daily routine. This is something we use in our classroom. We use visual routines. Ours is a little bit bigger, obviously, and you can always add more or take away from your schedule. If you need help with creating a schedule at home so that there's a steady routine at home, let me know. I can print off all kinds of things for you. Don't tell Tracy, but I can print off just about anything. That way it's easier for you. We can keep things consistent from here and home as well. So that's all for the parent orientation. Our second set of papers is our home visit. And of course, since we can't be in the home, we're gonna do it here. So again, it also has a breakdown of everything that we're going over. And you just check that stuff off that you've went over it and then sign it. I'll make this quick. We're getting kind of long here. The video camera policy, again, video cameras are in the classroom. Conscious discipline, for those who are new to Head Start and those who have forgotten, conscious discipline is a tool that we use in the classroom. Really, what it is it gives teachers the skills to work with children who are having an upset. So a lot of the things that we do, you can apply at home. There is a parent curriculum that if you want any information from, let me know. You can also get on their website and sign up for a free parent membership. And they have lots of free information and print-offs that you could use at home. When you saw the video for our classroom, you saw our safe space. That is something we use for when a child is upset, whether they're sad, because I know at the beginning of the school, we will have some sad children who miss their parents because maybe they've never been here, or they're nervous because they don't know anybody. But we would go to the safe space. The child will not go by themselves ever. They will always have a teacher with them to work through their upset. We will breathe. We will talk about how they're feeling. We'll talk about what they can do as they're trying to calm down. And then we can figure out a way to solve their problem. So if they're maybe just missing mom, you know, maybe there'll be a photo. We can just grab a photo that they can look at that might help them calm down. So conscious discipline is a wonderful tool. I love it. It does work. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't work. Trust me, it takes practice. It really does. It's not going to happen overnight. Nothing does. It does take time, but miracles tend to grow with time. So it'll be great. Next is more information about our curriculum. So this is about CORE, which is the assessment we use. It's a really old one, apparently. It's pretty hard to see. But CORE, for those of you who remember, or those of you who don't know, is where we take anecdotal notes. We observe the children as they're working on activities, and we basically score them and see where they are at developmentally so that we can plan our lessons to help them get to the next level. Next is DECA, which is another assessment we use. And DECA is the social emotional aspect. So it'll ask us some questions like, does the child seem happy when they see their parents? Questions like that. And it gives us an idea on where we can help them behaviorally, and so forth. There's also another one, I don't have it with me. It's the ESI. The ESI is an assessment where we check their language skills, both receptive and expressive, motor skills, fine and gross motor, and I think that might be, and cognitive skills. So yes, we will have those as well. We do them within the first month, so give us time. We will share that information with you guys, and some children might need referrals, some may not, but this will give us a really good idea on where to start so that we can better plan our lessons and help the children continue to grow. We always send home an extra application. So if you know of anybody at all that has a child that should be coming to Head Start, or a family that is looking for somewhere to send their child, please send this to them. We enroll all year long. No matter what anybody says, all year long, we are always enrolling. So please get us fully enrolled. That'd be great. Next is some information that if you happen to suspect your child has a disability, we do have a mental health manager. It's usually by appointment, but she works right along with us. So if we happen to suspect anything, or if you suspect anything, please let us know. We can have your child observed and take the next step to get them what they need. We also have our mental health and wellness. I just went over that with you as well. It's the same thing. If you yourself even needs someone to speak with, Deborah, she is our mental health manager, and she is someone that's wonderful. You can talk to her as well. It doesn't just have to be for your children. It can be for you. Choosy, I don't know if anybody remembers Choosy. Choosy is our health and fitness mascot. He's really cool. We do a lot of activities that's related to Choosy, whether it's, learning why we brush our teeth to why we get up and dance and move around. Choosy is awesome. I probably will send home some cool activities that's related to Choosy. They have a website, choosykids.com. It's really neat. Check it out. They have even recipes, healthy recipes like smoothies, really cool things that you guys can do at home. Here are some guidelines for physical activity and best practice. Again, that's kind of aligned with Choosy. Back to apparel, dress code. Shoes, tennis shoes. No flip-flops, no sandals. They have to be closed-toed and closed heel. We don't want any children to get their toes stepped on. We have mulch out on the playground. We don't want anybody to get splinters, so please keep that in mind. I'm sending home a monthly input sheet. Save this one for October. I already asked you all these questions for September, and I've already used them on my lesson plan, so thank you guys for sharing that information. Keep this one for October, because I will need it again as the children are growing, learning new things, and having new interests. This here is very important. You will need to fill this out and sign it, just the top part. We will review it and come to the bottom later on. But the top part, give me some goals that you would really like for me to work with. I know I've already asked you for some, but if there are more, or if there's anything you truly feel your child needs to work on, put it in the top, sign and date, all right? And then I will get this on the lesson plan as well, so we can help your child succeed at this. I think that is all I have. I know I just threw a ton of information. Oh, I take it back. It's not all I have. I forgot. I do have an activity, and I really would like for you guys to do this. We do this every year. It's an All About Me book. And the reason why I ask is because this is a really great tool for the children. We put these in our safe space, but they can take them out whenever they want. They love to see their family. They love to see themselves. And I mean, it's a really great learning tool for everybody. The children can learn other families. It's just really cool because not every family is the same. Some families, the children are being raised by grandparents. The children are being raised by someone else. So it's really cool. It's a great learning tool, as well as just a tool that a child can use if they're sad. Hey, there's a picture of my family in here I would like to see and go through. Actually, I don't think there is. Send a family picture too. I have a friends and family board that I'm going to hang it on. So if they are sad and they need to see mom or whomever, I will have that picture. If not, I warn you, I will Facebook creep and I will find those pictures for your children. I only do it for your children, not for me. But yes, those pictures are so helpful, so helpful. So please, if you have any family pictures, send them. That would be so great. All right, now I think I am officially finished. This has been wonderful. I know I gave you lots of information, but if you have any questions, please call us. You all should have the phone number, and it will be in the handbook. I will put it in your guys's backpacks that will be coming home. Remember, you have backpacks that have school supplies. Those are to stay home. You keep them. They're yours. If you want to use those backpacks to come to and from school, perfect. If you have your own backpack, send it. That's fine. I don't judge. And I know everybody has their own personal favorites. So I know if I had my own backpack, I would bring it myself. So it's up to you. Other than that, that's all I have. Do you have anything, Randy? I know I stole the show.
I don't think so.
All right, guys. I can't wait to see you next week. I wish you well until then. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Bye.